This isn't my shirt. This is just the only clean shirt in my house right now. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I just want to say thank you for all the wonderful comments and things that you left on my last video. You guys seem to really like that one, and my dad and I are very thankful for all the birthday wishes that you guys gave to him, so thank you very much. He's not very big on social media. He's the kind of person that has 3 friends on Facebook, me, my mom, and my sister, and then will complain about having too much going on the timeline and having to delete some of his friends. But I'm sure he saw all of your messages and he's very happy, and I just wanted to say thank you. This week's video is going to be very fun too. I'm using a very fun summery set because summer's almost here. I'm a week away from being done with school. I just have a couple finals to get done, and then this is my life. So this card will be very fun because I finally have Copic markers to color with, and I get to try it out with the new amalgam ink, so I'm very excited to see how that goes. I got a bunch of flavors of cardstock to use today, and I'm also going to be using the crystalline drops that my mom sells, so those are really fun. So if you want to watch this video and see where I go with this card, keep watching. So here are the products that we are going to be using today. I don't have the name of this set because many of you probably get the sets in the labels and stuff and all nice. I just get the stamp sets from my mom in these packages, so I will include the name of this set right here, and if you want to get this set, just look up this name because I'm not sure of the name of it. But it has some popsicles, ice cream, some faces to put on them, and very cute sayings, so I really like this set. I also have one that kind of has like donuts and stuff like that in it, so I'm planning to use that one in the future. But for now, we're just going to be focusing on this set. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the background image because the last video I made, I did the background with a single stamp, and a lot of people thought it was like a background stamp, but it's actually just like one individual thing. So I'm going to be using these popsicles to make the background, and then I'll be coloring them with Copic markers. So these are inks that we're using, and to get all the names right, I will read them. This one is Plum Punch. It's one of the new Gina K colors. This one is Coral Reef, which is also a new color. And then this one is Tranquil Teal. I'm not even going to look at the other side because I know what it is. Tranquil Teal. Yep, Tranquil Teal. Here are pieces of paper cut out. This one is 3 3/4 by 1 inch, and this one is 3 3/4 by 1.5 inches. And then these are circles. I just use circle dies that fit with my wreath builder, but you can use any layering circle die that you have. And you guys are gonna have to excuse my nails. I have some hot glue stuck on them right now because yesterday we had to build some costumes very last minute, and I had to make a cape for my friend, which I didn't have time to sew, so I just hot glued everything together, and it worked very well, but there were some casualties, and they were my nails. So if you just see like some kind of stain on them, please just avoid it. Obviously, the first thing we're going to do is use our thermoweb tape. I just opened this today because right before I started filming, I ran out of my other one, but luckily I have another one, so I can get back to projects. So what we're going to do is just put a little bit of tape on the back just to keep it in place. I'm going to start with the Tranquil Teal, and I think we're going to be using this first popsicle image with the bite taken out of it, and it has like a little, it looks like those kind you can break off and give to someone or just eat yourself. Okay, now I'm just going to do the same, excellent. So I'm just going to try to seal that down a little more, maybe put a little more in there, and we're just going to do the same thing that we did on the last video and just place them randomly. So now we're going to take our tidy towel, and this, I had to wash this with detergent, and it's fine. It cleaned very wonderfully, but it might as well have been a rag used to wipe down the third-class seating on the Titanic with how it smelled, because, oh my gosh, I had left it in like a jar to try to preserve the water in it and try to keep it moist. When I opened the lid to the jar and exposed my nostrils to the air that this was breathing in the time it had been in there, all my eyebrow hairs just burned right off. So don't do that. Get either a container that one of the actual stampers like Jennifer or my mom has. They'll have nice containers that are meant to keep your tidy towel nice and moist, but not make it smell like something that was dug out of a grave. Now I'm going to switch to the coral reef flavor, and I am going to just use this stamp. This is like a normal popsicle. This is a non-shareable. Usually this would be like a fudge pop, but whatever. And now, Alright, it only took a brief aneurysm, but I think we're finally back on track. So as I was saying before, now I will be using the coral reef with this stamp. Oh my gosh, I've never had to do so many retakes on one object. Now as you can see, there's a smudge right there, but I don't care because I'm going to be covering that up with paper. Okay, now we're going to be using the Plum Punch and the skinniest popsicle, because I feel like this would be a grape flavored popsicle. I don't know why. I hate grape. James loves grape, but I can't stand it. Stamping tip. Make sure everything fits before you stamp. So the final step for stamping this part is I'm going to take this tiny little face, it's really cute, and I'm going to just put it all over the background with the amalgam ink, just because I want to add like a little bit of fun to it. Okay, I'm back. You want to make them all look like they're going different ways, just because you don't want it to look too unified and orderly. Wouldn't want any one of my cards to look orderly. Almost dropped it. So I had to redo the background last time. I literally just dropped it on there and was just like, awesome. Now we're going to move on to coloring with Copics, so let me show you my Copics container right now. So this was a candle jar that I had. It was the best, strongest, most beautiful smelling candle I ever had, and it could erase any trace of BO or food that was lingering in my room, so shout out to this candle. And it is also a great holder for most of my Copics, and I say most because there are literally two that just won't fit in here. They just won't fit. And I mean they will fit. I can get them to fit. It doesn't look right. But yeah, that's my only complaint with this so far, is that there are literally two stragglers just sitting in my pencil case. But one day we'll get a bigger one. So we're gonna start with coloring in the purple one, and I think I started with these colors. Now, what's great about these is that you can test them. I got a bunch of the duos, the like blendable colors. I didn't get like a full set because I just figured it'd be better to just get colors that I know that I can blend. So I'm gonna just do this purple color right here. This is V25 Pale Blackberry. Now, if I mess this up, I don't even know what sound is gonna come out of my body. Not a big deal. It's gonna be covered. It's gonna be covered. It's gonna be covered. The popsicle, the red popsicle, they're all popsicles, is going to be this color. This is light rouge, and it goes really well with this coral reef color. I will be using this ice blue. It's called ice blue. It's B12. And I will use that to color in this part right here, and then this little line I will color in this. That's a loud blue. This is BO4 Tahitian blue. So I will do that. Okay, so I made a few game time calls off camera. I added some, this color is called Cotton Candy, it's RV52, and I just put that at the bottom here. And then I put, oh my gosh, I put it back in the thing. I put Tuscan Orange on the sticks to make them look like popsicle sticks. So this is done. Let me just pry this off of here. As you can see, right here kind of messed up, right here kind of messed up. There are a lot of flubs throughout this card. So the next logical step is to mount the card. So I'm going to do that right now. You want to make sure your ink is dry so it doesn't smear any more than it already has. So there's the basis of our card. Next thing we're going to do is just stamp our greeting on the card, and we will be using the Amalgam ink by Gina K. That's what that looks like. And now what we are going to do is just layer it on all of our pieces here. So the first one, you want to make the biggest of this color. I just chose the teal. There was no reason for my choosing. I just decided to make the purple pieces smaller than all the blue pieces. So we're going to start with this little white circle. And you just want to make sure it's really in the middle because it will show if it's uneven, like that is. Done. So that's what our greeting looks like. And now we can work on sealing it to the card. Okay, so what we're first going to do is take these two strips and adhere them together. So I will do that right now. Just blow all the hairs away. Here I have the crystalline drops to add some detail to this. So I think I'm going to just seal this down where I want it, and then I'm going to decide where to put the circle. So that's basically our finished card, but I'm going to add a little bit of details just for myself, so bear with me here. I think white gel pens are perfect for when you have darker colors and you think it's kind of plain, because it just shows up and it pops instantly. See how much that shows up? Last thing I'm going to do is add a couple of these crystalline drops. I want to add some on top of these just because I think it'll look really cool. These are so cool. It just makes it look like there's like water droplets on it. From what I learned in the last 30 seconds of using this product, if there is a point on the top of the little dot you make, just let it go down. Just pull it straight up, kind of like a Hershey Kiss, so it can just back down into the rest of the dots. Oh, these dots are gonna be impossible. So it just adds a little bit of dimension to the card. And last thing I'm gonna do is just put a couple dots right here. Just to make this card look a little more wet. Okay, and that is our finished card. I hope it met your demands for this week, because this one stressed me out. Ow. Okay. I was gonna start this video, but now I have to repair my shattered elbow. The winners of last week's giveaway, which of course was to get the assorted paper and envelope packs, I was gonna pick 3 winners, and this week's winners, I will read their comments right now. Our first winner of last week's giveaway was Billy Sue Woodley, and they said, "Such a fun card, I'm sure your dad will love it. Glad to hear that you have recovered. Too bad it happened while at the wedding. I agree, too bad. Relaxation is to turn on craft videos like yours and your mom's while I spend time making cards and scrapbooking. It is great therapy." Thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoy your paper packs and envelopes. Our next winner is Mary Planco. I'm so sorry if I said your name wrong. I can't read. "This is so fun and such a great process. Thanks for adding excitement to our wonderful hobby. Yay, after a stressful week, I like a glass of wine and some spa music." Retweet. Our last winner is Kathy Hansa. I just need she said, "Love this card, Rina, and I am sure your dad loved it too. Have not purchased that set yet, but now I need to after seeing how lovely your card is, hair and all. Keep up the great work." Thank you all for leaving your comments. They were all very sweet. My dad did enjoy the hair in the card, I think. So Kathy, Mary, and Billy, you are all the winners of this week's giveaway. Thank you for participating. And thank you to everyone for leaving your comments. They were all very wonderful and sweet. I actually figured out what the name of the set is. Our patron saint Gina texted me back, and she said the set's name is called So Cool. So for the giveaway this week, I will be giving away this set for free, the So Cool set. So if you want to have the opportunity to win this set, please leave a comment down below telling me what your favorite thing to do in the summer is when it's hot out. What I like to do is I like to stay inside, either in the air conditioning, or I like to sit in a pool, usually with like a drink that's cold. Anything of that sort, that's how I like to relax. So let me know what you guys plan to do in the summer to relax and have fun. I know all my questions are very similar in involving what you like to do to relax, but I feel like everyone lives such stressful lives that it's nice to talk about what makes us happy and relaxed in this world, because there are a lot of things that make you feel the opposite. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Here it is again. Here's the finished product next to me. So thank you all again for watching my video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in the next one. So thank you. Come on, focus. Bye.